Previously on Local Haunts, the team investigated the Friends Day Spa and Salon in Fleming Island. Tales of apparitions and scared employees prompted an investigation of the vast salon. The team validated the spirits haunting the establishment. What more will they find as they continue to investigate this local haunt?
Hello and welcome to Local Haunts. I'm your host, Steve Christian. Joining me as usual is my co-host, spiritual medium Pamela Theresa. And also joining us is Dax Slade and Michelle Ramos, and the owner of the Friends Day Spa and Salon, Adele Lavaseur. And on cameras, Bernardo Santana and Savannah Huffingham. And the investigation continues right now.
Did you hear the girl back there talking? Did you hear the girl back there talking?
No, I didn't. I was actually listening to the person in here.
Somebody in there.
Oh, God. Because I actually felt them go past me. They tapped my arm and they went in there.
Who's that little room you're in there?
The massage room. I get the feeling there's a female in here.
Yeah. She wants a massage, Dax.
I'm married.
Dax and I felt that a female spirit was hanging out in this massage room. I felt around to physically validate if she was there, but couldn't detect anything. Earthbound spirit can be felt as a warm, dense, and tingly sensation. That guy with the white shirt, he's strong. Where's Pamela?
She's
wandered away.
Corner.
She's in timeout?
Yeah, go. You're doing good. I was just going back there with him.
Okay.
There's a lot of fear back in that room.
A lot of fear?
A lot of fear back in that room.
This one or that one?
That shower room. And it's connected to those in the physical though, so it has a lot to do with people who are actually afraid to go back there. So that's part of the energy imprint that we've got, that we're dealing with back there. So it's not all just him.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I link to a lot of alive people when I go back in there.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say fear, there's some real fear. They're really afraid to go back in there.
Adele, do you have people that just refuse to go in certain areas?
I wouldn't say they were completely refused. They just, like I said, the Vichy shower they don't care for. I'm not afraid of that room, the pedicure room, but I've always felt like it was not. It always feels really cold in there to me. Like it's not comfortable. I can't seem to make it, inviting or something. There's just something I can't get it to feel like. To me, the rest of the spa is nice and
Right.
I could feel it, but back in there, it's like I can't seem to do anything with it.
We have a little work we're going to do back in there because there's definitely also, when I went back in there, I thought, okay, the whole time, Stephen, I thought you were right there. I knew the Dax is there.
You got somebody in the corner here?
Yeah, I heard.
It's not the guy with the white shirt.
So Dax is getting the tingling feeling now too. You doing okay back there?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
This is somebody different than the white shirt guy.
There's a loud scream when I went back in there. So what did you say? I'm sorry.
This is a different guy than the corner.
Yeah.
He's warm. It's not as strong as he was. He must be the dominant here because he was really powerful feeling to me.
The way I felt when I went back in the shower room, I was almost certain that I wanted to hold the energies that if there were a door, it would shut.
Oh.
It's very. Have you gone back in there, Dax?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I'm sorry for interrupting this. Where we have serious. Want to come with me, Michelle? Come on.
Can you hold my hand?
I will hold your hand. Okay. Come on, y'all.
Pamela had picked up on the feelings of fear and terror in one of the corner rooms used for pedicures. Not all of the feelings were coming from spirit. A lot of the feelings she was picking up on were from the people that work in that part of the spa. Their energy print on the space shows their fear of what is unseen in the room with them while they work, coupled with the fear and terror that the spirit that dwells in the room was experiencing. Pamela could also tell that our guest Michelle was very uneasy and becoming a bit overwhelmed by what she was feeling all around her, and she wanted to help her through it by helping her understand that it wasn't something to fear. As she so often does, Pamela was going to help both the living and the dead.
No, they go.
Yeah, something happened back here.
I don't know why, but I'm crying.
Yeah, something, we have a female yelling, like that's part of the energy imprint back here. I had it, when I came in here, it was like a blood-curdling scream. So.
I don't have the emotion of crying, but I'm crying.
Was she trying to scare people?
No, this is part of her death experience.
Okay.
Do you know of anybody in this, like, in this property area, female that was like raped or murdered?
No.
Dax?
Yes.
Do you?
Now they did find a, I don't know, what was it, maybe a year ago, over where the coals is at, they, kids found a bones of a body, but I don't know if that's relating to this. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I know.
She ran screaming, so that's what you're picking up on. But you got a clear head on this. So a lot of what you're feeling, you can help them get out of that hell. It's starting to feel a little bit lighter in here because.
When you said something happened in here,
Yeah.
you mean not necessarily to our spirit? Right?
Not to her. I mean, this is layered effect. This space in here. So we have a couple of things going here. We've got people who are sensitive, just like Michelle, who work here, who come back here and they can't quite put their finger on it, as far as, but it doesn't feel right. So they feel fear or uncomfortable, and like you said, this is the only space in the building where you can't seem to get it warm like the rest of it, right? Mm-hmm. So we have that, those who are still in the physical, and their energy imprints that are here because they work here. We have the guy who hangs out back here as well, and then we have this female, and that's why it had such a strong effect on you. It's more than just one. It's just pretty damn intense, because when I walk back in here, I'm like, whew.
Is she in here with us right now? Yeah, take some pictures.
It is getting lighter, so I'm trying to work the space, and prayer is powerful. Take my hand.
Please don't be afraid. We're not here to hurt you. We're here to help you. But we're trying to prove you're here. I see her now.
Yeah, she's got long dark hair, and it's beautiful, like Michelle's. Real sick, really beautiful. She's not a big girl. I mean, she's
We're sorry for what happened to you.
actually about 5'3".
She's about 24, 25?
Yes, she's not very old. And she's wearing a red shirt.
Red.
Or it's red, or it's,
Well, we picked up on red, didn't we?
or it's red. Some kind
Oh,
of
okay. I get you.
That's why when I stepped back there, my neck started hurting. I got it
Okay.
in it.
She knew her,
Yeah.
her attack.
So anyway, she's wearing what we think might be a red shirt, or is a red shirt, or is
It
a
wound
red
up red.
shirt. Anyway, when I stepped back in here, I felt my neck. I started feeling, but there's a little bit of blood involved with her. So
I'm getting the neck thing also, but I was being quiet back here.
okay,
My leg is heavy again.
okay. So this is who you're picking up. You're picking up on.
Our cameras just picked up an incredible EVP. While Pamela was detailing our spirit's murder, the spirit gave us a name. Is it the name of her killer? Or perhaps a family member she's trying to get a message to? Here it is again, filtered and amplified. We're really sorry for what happened to you.
You picking up on anything, Dex? Just speak up if you are.
Just right now, it's just the head pressure. When I walked in here, it was you could just like walking into soup almost, but it's you said it was easing up, so I can't imagine what it was before that.
Oh yeah, it was very intense.
Is this recent?
I don't think so. And she's showing me a cross. She's showing me, and she's talking to me that she's Catholic. Her family.
Okay. She's Latino, isn't she?
Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't mind doing a little research here. See if I can find her, because I know what she looks like.
What is your name, sweetie? First and last name, please.
I know she didn't die very far from here.
Is there a knock in that room?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be him.
Okay. It's Charlie.
Just making sure we didn't forget about him.
Yeah.
I've
been trying to tell her, he said.
I'm going to call her Maria, just for lack of another name.
It's a beautiful name.
I really want to solve the case.
Well, you know, this can be undone in a way where you don't have to stay like this. You can transition. You get to go to heaven, but you can come back here.
Was this the voice of the male spirit that we nicknamed Charlie in the next room, trying to reassure the murdered girl that she can transition to heaven?
You get to go to heaven, but you can come back here anytime you want. You don't have to be like this anymore. It's not going to help your case to remain this way. So basically, you're dead but not dead. See what I mean? You're not dead. It's not a dream. You are real. We are really here. This is not hallucination. Remember the blue 4-door car? And a little white dog.
Pamela is trying to jar the poor girl's memory. In doing this, it can help them realize their condition and help them make their transition.
And the book that your grandma gave you. That your grandma's here for you. She has the white pearls. Did y'all feel the shift? This is medium shift.
Actually, the breath taken out of me.
Get it. So if you just go with your grandma, you'll be safe that way. But she's showing me the land around here, but I do see in particular a set of trees.
I think this happened to her before this area was developed.
No, there used to be 2 or 3 silos that used to be here all by themselves.
Okay, do we have cow pasture?
There used to be a cow
Yes.
pasture here years and years ago.
Okay, so yeah, this is her. Okay, wow, she's been here a while.
Yeah, she has been here
Okay,
a while.
there was a blue car, and it's an older blue car, 4-door, heavy. It's like an Oldsmobile, would you say?
I was thinking the Delta 88.
Okay, yeah, and it's like roll-up windows.
Okay, yeah. Like
And the kind where if you're holding on to the top of the door, she's showing me, you could smash your fingers and shut your door, your hand in it. And she's saying 1977. When was this a cow pasture?
I don't know before I moved in this area.
It started being developed in the early 80s, is when the houses first came in back here.
Actually, she's an R name. She's showing me R.
Okay.
That's all she's giving me, the R. It was never solved. Family members. Yeah, it just.
That's why I was asking her name and his name, because I have a feeling this was never solved.
What I'm trying to say is, I don't think they ever found a body either.
I kind of picked up on that. But it's not far from here.
But she's good to go. She'll be on her way.
Go with your grandmother, sweetie.
Yeah, it'll take a few minutes, so we're good back here. But you feel like it's kind of lighting up here.
Yeah.
Don't feel it.
I'm sure, Adele, your girls will probably feel better here tomorrow.
Do you feel comfortable enough to come back over here, Michelle, to see that it's kind of lightened up a little bit to show the transformation?
I'm not so attached to the wall now.
You work out attached to that wall.
Okay, yeah. This goes to show you how sensitive you are, though, to pick up on this. So you see how it's a lot lighter? That's why you start crying. Your soul knew.
Is that why?
Yes, because you knew what had happened to her.
But I feel pressure right here, like if somebody was.
She was stabbed,
But
right?
it's right, like right here.
That's kind of how it feels when you get stabbed.
So I felt that too.
Right. 'cause that's why I was saying red shirt. Don't know if it's red or red, but it was a bloody mess. So now you know what a stab wound feels like. Yeah. Well, she was running, and she was falling and running and falling, and it was brutal. But she's okay because she's going to go with Grandma. But you can feel the slider because you couldn't even come in here at first, and now that you're in here, that will be
the wall with my friend for a second.
Yeah.
Seen somebody sitting in my chair down there a minute ago.
Yes, definitely. Do you want to come in and check out the space here to see if you feel that it feels any different?
Totally different. So warm in here now.
Yes.
Yep.
We all could feel the release as the poor girl who has been trapped here all these years made her transition and left this space to go to heaven.